Excuse me! Quick! Before they notice I'm gone! And before I lose my voice. I want to tell you my story about the most stressful day in my life. Can I get some lights down here, please? Thank you. Now, I came home from work one day to find a note stuck to my refrigerator. The note said, "Darling, I hate to tell you this way, but I've run off with your roommate." Signed, your fiance. I sat down and cried. Well, what else could I do? And then I noticed that my car keys were missing too. And so was my favorite sweater, and my TV, and my stereo. My whole life crumbled before my eyes. Where was I to go? I ran to the supermarket in a blinding rage, craving foods I have not touched since I was 12 years of age. Cause not only did my man run off today, my boss let me go. I have been depressed before, but never quite this low. Yes, I guess I've been depressed, but ever this low, no. I ran up and down the aisles of the supermarket, crying and shaking and pulling things off the shelf based solely on the carbohydrate, calorie, and cholesterol count. I didn't go overboard, just enough to get me through the night. So I threw my purchases down on the conveyor belt. They rolled up to the checkout girl. She looked at them, she looked at me, and she said, "Hey lady, can't you read? The sign here says express. Check you out if you have got 10 items or less. But you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 things right here. If you want me to check you through, 3 things back, my dear." "Well, no," I said defiantly, trying not to shake, and she said, "Oh, sweetheart, you don't need those Hostess Twinkies. You don't need that coffee cake. And why, those famous Amos cookies are grossly overpriced. Put 3 things back, those are the rules. I'm asking you real nice." But I just couldn't. So she said, "Put back those frozen pizzas or that pudding on a stick. Just looking at all these calories makes my stomach want to flip." But I refused to back down. She refused to check me through. The line behind me was growing longer and angrier too. The line behind me was growing longer. There was pushing and shoving and cursing and swearing too. "Look, I'm not trying to make trouble," I said to her, "but I'm having a real bad day. See, today I lost my job, my car, my TV, my stereo, my favorite sweater, my roommate, not to mention my fiance." But she shook her head and shouted, "3 things have got to go. Those are the rules." "Oh, please, please, please," I begged. She bellowed, "No." "Please, please, 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 please," I begged. She said, "No." And she was enjoying the power trip of it all. Because then all the other cashiers in solidarity shut down. Sudden empty silence was an eerie, spooky sound. And the customers started screaming, especially those with frozen foods. The manager came running, he was in an ugly mood. Yes, the manager, he came running, he was ugly. So was his mood. So I tried explaining to him my situation about my job, my fiance, my car. He didn't give me half a chance. He just said, "Who the hell do you think you are? My whole store is paralyzed, all on account of you. Now Toronto is going hungry because you won't follow rules. Yes, Toronto is gonna starve tonight because of stupid, selfish, solipsistic you." Yeah, I didn't know what that meant either. I didn't know why he was using such big words on me. I think it's because he really hated his job as store manager. He would just sit in the back room all day reading the dictionary and then taking the "It Pays to Increase Your Word Power" test in Reader's Digest magazine. This really has nothing to do with the song, but since this is a play, I did a little character development. Well, I know by now I must have looked real pitiful, tears streaming down my face. He was not moved, he did not think mine was a special case. So he grabbed me and he dragged me as I was sobbing toward the door, when a soft voice whispered, "I've got 7 items, I'll take 3 of yours." Well, I turned and I looked at the handsomest man I'd ever seen. Golden hair, tweed suit, bow tie, eyes the bluest green. Well, the checkout girl was furious, but what else could she do? She checked both of our items and he said, "Let me carry them for you." Yes, she checked all of our items and he even paid for mine too. He did. And he carried them up to my apartment and he put them down on my table. Well, he put them down on the ironing board that I use as my table. And he looked around my apartment and he said, "You look like the kind of woman who shouldn't be home having dinner by herself tonight." Which I think was his way of saying, "You look like you can't cook." But I let that go by. So he said, "Please, allow me to take you out to dinner tonight. I would like to take you to Canoe." And I thought to myself, Canoe? That's the most expensive restaurant in Toronto. Why would he want to take me there? So I said to him, "Why are you being so nice to me? I don't even know you. I'm having a terrible day." And he said, "Well, I've got to do something to cheer myself up. See, today I lost my job, and when I came home from work, there was a note stuck to my refrigerator from my fiance, and she had run off with somebody else." And I said, "Are you kidding? The same thing happened to me." And he said, "Yes, I'm kidding." I am so gullible, it makes me so mad sometimes. But he did make me laugh, so I thought, okay, I'll go out and have dinner with him. I'll eat that food I can't pronounce. I'll drink that expensive wine. And it was an incredible meal. It was the kind of meal you read about in Cosmopolitan magazine. And it totally, totally changed my life. Though, some things are still the same. I still do my grocery shopping in that same grocery store. You won't find me standing in the express line anymore. 'Cause I no longer shop for 1, I shop for 2, you see. And today my doctor tells me I'm shopping for 3. Yes, today I get the good word. I'm shopping for 3. Now, technically, the song could be over, but there are a couple of loose ends, so I've written another act. But the director won't let me do it. She says it's already too long. So the moral of this story is one can never tell what might be in store for you on your local grocery shelf. And sometimes you've got to break the rules if someone breaks your heart. And if you're lucky, love might fall into your shopping cart.